you guys for joining me. I'm super happy and excited. But first, before I actually start this video, I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you that reached out to me and you're checking up on me and everything that you guys were doing. That's actually really so sweet, to be honest. And to be honest, everything is going fine here in China. So you have nothing to worry about. I actually went to the hospital, I think 2 days ago. Yeah, and to be honest, I did not see anything that's happening. So everything is fine, okay? I just wanted to let you guys know. Okay, so I'm going to be doing like a Q&A. I'm going to be answering questions that you guys have asked me basically on YouTube, because YouTube is where I get most of the questions about CSC. So that's where I'm going to be answering the questions, okay? So the first question I got is, do I have to submit my document to the university for CSC Type B? So those of you that don't know what Type B is, the CSC has like three types of scholarship. You have Type A, Type B, and then Type C. And then Type A is the one that I actually got, and you apply with either the Ministry of Education, an agent, MOFCOM, all these things. And then Type B is the scholarship whereby you're applying directly with the university. But it's not really the university scholarship. There's a difference, okay? So there's a university scholarship, and there's the Type B scholarship under the CSC, and then there's the Type C, whereby maybe now if you got admission in the university and you probably want to stay back after you've studied, or the supervisor want you to stay back, you can actually apply for the Type C. Okay, so I hope that is understood. So, this person is asking me that she needs to submit the document. I actually told you guys that when you're applying for the CSC, the first thing that you want to do after your application is actually go to this university and also do another application there. This will help you to actually get an offer, because if you only just apply to CSC and then you don't go ahead and maybe apply to the school, I mean, there are a lot of students applying, and there are some people who would even go and apply to the school. So imagine that you don't apply to the school, you don't have a high chance of getting. So it's advisable for you to apply to both the CSC and then the school website. So while you're applying on the school website, you need to understand that they're going to give you all the information there, what you need to do, and also they will tell you to also apply and submit your documents on the website. And then if you don't even provide all the complete documents, the school will still actually reach out to you by email and ask you to submit some of the documents. So you don't have to be scared about that, okay? So the next question is, hey, I am doing my research because I missed out on CSC at the beginning of the year since I had not gotten my passport yet. Is the CSC scholarship open? Yes, the CSC scholarship opens from November, December. So for those of you that you're still not sure about doing this application, please quickly do it, because it's already in the new year. And if you don't apply on time, I feel like there's so many students that actually submit around this time. So if you apply on time, you have a high chance of getting the scholarship than if you do not apply on time. So please apply as early as possible. Okay? Yes. So another person is asking, I'm finding it difficult to log into the website. To be honest, this happens a lot. I remember even when I was applying for one of my clients. For those of you that don't know, um, I help students do the CSC application. So if you want me to help you, you can check our website, omatravels.com, and you know like how much we charge and everything. So I remember like helping one of the clients actually apply, and to be honest, the person also complained about this, that the person couldn't log in, and I think it's because maybe not, if you're not in China, sometimes it's not easy to log in. Okay, so it has to be maybe someone in China. It's not everybody, it's not every country it happens to, but there are some countries that they cannot actually access the CS's website, so they need to use an agent to do the application. So that's where we come in and we actually help you to do this application. So you can always reach out to me on email, info at omatravels.com. I'm gonna leave my email in the description below so that if you have any questions that you want to ask me concerning CSC, you can always reach out. And also, if you want to just know information about CSC, you can always reach out. Okay, so I am absolutely free from now to February, so I can now start doing a lot of applications for a lot of people now before school resumes. I also do have some projects that I need to work on and submit, but then I think I can actually, I think I think I can maneuver everything between the weekends. So yeah. So yes, sometimes it's hard to actually log into the website and you need to use an agent to do your application and everything. So someone is asking, I also selected CSC type A, my country embassy, which have more chance type A or type B. You say CSC A or CSC B. It's nothing like CSC A or CSC B. It's type A or type B. So you're asking that which one is better, right? I think a lot of people ask this question. To be honest, I don't know which one is better, but I would just say depending on you because everybody's different. So if I now come and tell you and type A is better because I got type A and it's sure type A is better because it covers almost everything. It covers your tuition, it covers your stipends, it covers your accommodation, it covers the transport. So I'll tell you that CSC type A is the best, but not everybody can get that type A. So that's why I always like to be very, very like I used to be fair, and I tell people that just go for the one that you know you can get, okay, based on your grade. Like now this year I feel like from 75%, like there's an increase. Like if your grade is not around like 75%, I won't even advise you to go ahead and apply. It's not like I'm trying to discourage you or anything, but that's just the truth. I would not advise you to go ahead and apply if your grade is around that 75 or so. So because now CSS seems to be a lot more difficult than it used to be. Before it was actually easier. I mean there was even a time that you could select like three schools, but now you can only select one school. And so yeah, I think it's a lot more difficult for a lot of students. So if you ask me type A or type B, which one is better, I'll just tell you just apply for both if you can. um but don't just depend on CSC. That's my advice for you. Please try your best to apply to other universities. Don't depend on CSC because you don't want to you don't want to like put all your eggs in one basket. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So yeah. So I was asking, I also selected CSC. Oh, okay, I already answered that question. Someone said, did you get acceptance letter from CSC type B university? CSC type B university. Do you mean like do you get pre-admission letter because that's what you get first before you get the acceptance letter? But if you get CS, in short, when you're applying for the type B, they don't used to give you acceptance letter directly. I think they give it to the agent if you're applying to type A, because when I did my own application for CS type A, I did not get the acceptance letter. Okay, so I didn't get the acceptance letter. They gave it to um my they gave it to the Ministry of Education. They were the ones who actually sent it to us. So that's something that you also need to take note of. Okay. So yeah, when you're doing your application, please make sure that you are not so focused on just one. Okay, make sure you are focused on putting your eggs into many baskets. Even Hong Kong, you can also apply to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is also a good tryout too. So another question that I'll be answering. So what is the chances of securing admission with CSC sponsorship after being accepted by a professor and invited for an interview by your school? So you that this is for PhD, right? So if you're applying for PhD and then maybe now you got like an acceptance from a professor, this does not mean that you have gotten an acceptance letter. So you cannot be like so relaxed because of you gotten acceptance. You need to actually get acceptance letter. You know, in China, it's kind of different. I know in a lot of countries, your admission is based on the supervisor you get, right? But in China, your admission is based on the international office. So if the international office does not give you acceptance, um then it's not going to be easy for for you to actually get acceptance. But if you're applying and then now the international office accepts you, there's nothing the supervisor can do. The supervisor don't have much power. That's the thing about that's the thing about China. So getting like an acceptance from a professor does not mean that you've gotten admission. Okay, so you need to first get admission. You need to get admission letter, even though you get accepted by the professor. But let me tell you, if they call you for interview, there's a high chance of you getting the offer, because interview just maybe they just want to like see your face, they just want to know you, they want to be sure if all your documents you submitted is the right document, they want to ask you questions directly, they want to just see you. Do you understand? So I feel like when you go through that interview time, that interview period, you really like gonna have. So it's just so cool. If you want us to help you do your application, please reach out to us. omatravels.com will help you to do everything. I mean, I'm not even focusing on CSC as much, but we'll help you to do everything, all the application. You can always message us. I'll leave my email down below. If you have any other questions, you can actually ask me, okay? So another person is asking, "Hi Oma, I hope you're doing well. I have a question. Make me scare a little bit. So basically, I want to apply for a CSC scholarship and I am lost about the types. The embassy on my country does not share anything, and the university on my country put an article. Tell us that China gives scholarship, but just for masters and PhD. I want a bachelor's. What should I do? Which country? What should I do? Which type have I applied for? I hope that you can help me. I really need to clear my information. Thank you." I think it depends on your country. Your name is Forum. Okay. I think it depends on your country. I realized that last year it wasn't every country that were allowed to apply for bachelors. So, but I noticed how was the name of that country? I've forgotten the name of that country. So it depends on your country. So if your country say that you can only apply for masters and then you can only apply for PhD, then fine, you're only allowed to apply for masters and PhD. But if your country does not say that, then you can apply for bachelors. The only thing is that I think it has gotten a lot more demanding for bachelors, based on the grades and based on maybe no availability of scholarships. Maybe they might just pay your tuition fee and cover your accommodation, but then you may not get stipends. Or maybe as a bachelor, they will ask you that, oh, you need to have HSK. So if you don't have HSK, this can actually be something that you have to like deal with. You have to get HSK 3 or you have to get HSK 4. In short, those people that are doing like English thoughts now, they have to actually get like HSK 2. So I think if you really want to go for bachelor's and you're not allowed to go for it, I think you should go for language. Do the Chinese language first and get the HSK 3 or 4. The moment you get this, I'm telling you, they will not tell anything. They just Chinese love their language, and the moment they feel like okay, this person already have HSK, already know our language, they would give you any offer. They will give you any scholarship that you want them to give you. That's the beautiful thing that I really like about China. But the language is not so easy, so I understand also if it's difficult for a lot of students. I mean, like better for me, when I did my masters, they said that I had to get the HSK 5. This was very, very challenging. This was very, very difficult. Even though I had done Chinese for a year, I did my major in Chinese. It was still very, very difficult. Even up to now, I feel like Chinese is a very, very challenging language. It's one of the hardest language in the world. But if you know it and if you get HSK, you have a lot of opportunities in China. You get job opportunity. You'll be able to even go back to your country and work. I have some of my parents who I know of that they came here to study, and most of them have gone back to their country to work. You can also be able to get a lot of scholarship opportunities. I mean, even some of us that don't know Chinese, some of us get good opportunities. So talk more of you that you really know like Chinese and everything. So you have a lot of offers and a lot of opportunities that you can get. So I think this is something that you can actually look into. So someone is asking, please may I ask if you know any CSC scholarship for undergraduate degree? There are a lot of CSC scholarship for undergraduate degree. So I mean, this type A, or there's the university scholarship, or there's the scholarship with the provincial scholarship. That one too is also available. You can also go for it. Someone's asking another question. I have finished for applying for the CS scholarship type B. My question is to know if I can apply again for type B to another university. Um, I don't understand. Do you mean that you want to apply to two universities? I think that if you want to apply to if you want to apply to another university, then you are not going to apply for CSC because you're only allowed to apply for one university. So if you have applied for one university, the next thing that you just think of doing is to actually apply for maybe the university scholarship or the provincial scholarship that's available. Most schools actually have CSC available. So let me just talk about the other scholarships that are available, because some of you that you guys are asking questions. Um, because I've done a video about this, I've actually done a lot of videos about CSC, and you can always check for question you want to ask. You can check and type my name Omar, and it will come up. It's everything, because I know I've done a lot of videos, guys. I've done a lot of videos apart from CSC in China. Okay, so I'm gonna just list out some other scholarships that you can actually check for and apply for. So scholarship like university specific scholarships. So if you are thinking of the school that you should check, I would advise you check Tsinghua University, check Peking University for international students, check Fudan University Scholarship, and then there's also the Shanghai Tiaotong University Scholarship. So this Shanghai Tiaotong is available for undergraduate, masters, and PhD students. So for Fudan I think is much more competitive, and it offers both merit and also need-based scholarship for internationals on various degrees. And also talking about the Peking University, it actually offers undergraduate, masters, and then PhD. Then we have the Tsinghua University Scholarship. This one also is kind of maybe competitive. Most of these universities are high, as in they're very like they have low acceptance, because a lot of students apply to this kind of university, and they require that your at least your grades should be really high. So this is something that you can also like take note of. So another scholarship that you can focus on is the Confucius Institute Scholarship. So the Confucius Institute Scholarship, it offers a lot of scholarship to students that are planning to study maybe like in Chinese language, or maybe you want to study the culture. So this Confucius Institute Scholarship will be for you. Uh, this often targets students wanting to study Chinese for a year. Okay, so you need to know that if you are going to go for this scholarship, you're going to be studying for a year, and it covers your tuition, accommodation, and it also covers like living expenses. So students who wish to study Chinese can go for this one. So those of you who already even have your HSK, some of you already have HSK 3 or HSK 4, then you can actually go for this Confucius scholarship. I think it would be really good for you. Looking at another scholarship, I'm talking about the Belt and Road Scholarship. So the Belt and Road Scholarship is another very, very popular scholarship. A lot of universities offer this. So the China's Belt and Road Initiative offers scholarship to students from countries that are part of the BRI. So it supports from undergraduate, masters, and then to PhD, and it covers like your tuition, accommodation, stipends, and even airfare sometimes. So it's for students who are like from BRI participating countries. And then the next scholarship that you can actually check on or go for is the Chinese local government scholarships. So some provincials and municipal governments in China offer scholarships for international students. So let's say Beijing, okay? I know of Beijing because I did my major in Beijing, so I know of that Beijing government scholarship. Though I realized that when it comes to the provincial scholarship, they don't really give a lot of students. That was one of the things I realized. We have the Guangdong government scholarship. Guangdong is like a type of province. You guys know Guangzhou, so Guangdong, you know, Guangzhou, right? You know, Zhuhai. I've been to Zhuhai. So yeah, and then there's also the Zhejiang provincial government scholarship. For those of you that some of my clients when we're trying to apply for them to come to China, they'll be telling me, "Oh my, please, I want the weather to be good. I don't want to go to a place that is so cold." Guangdong is not too cold, so it should Guangdong just have a very beautiful weather, just like the weather in Africa, just like the weather in Nigeria. So if you are looking for the best weather, I think you should try Guangdong. And then we have the Zhejiang Provincial Government Scholarship. This is another scholarship that is based for provincial and municipal. And then we have the Shanghai Government Scholarship. So these are scholarship that you can actually check. Sometimes when you actually search for the university, I mean, sometimes the university they'll put it there when you're like telling them that you want to apply for scholarship. When you're doing your application to some of these universities, you actually see that they'll put it there that oh they have the Beijing government scholarship. Like my school, University of Science and Technology in Beijing, it offers CSC, it offers Beijing government scholarship, and it offers so many other scholarships. But I think one of the reasons why a lot of people run away from applying for University of Science and Technology is because they have to pay application fee. It's over like 600 RMB, and I think it's a lot of money for some Nigerians. So that's why a lot of them do not go to apply for some universities in Beijing, because most of the universities in Beijing you have to actually pay application fee. Yeah. Another scholarship that you can think about is the Great Wall Scholarship. So the Great Wall scholarship is offered by the Chinese Ministry of Education for students from developing countries who wish to pursue a full-time undergraduate or postgraduate program in China. So this one will actually cover your tuition fee, accommodation, living stipends, and airfare. And it's for students from developing country who meet the academic and language proficiency. Let me tell you something that you need to understand. From last year to this year, I feel like China is now looking at students who have high grades. Not just any kind of students, they don't want any kind of student no more. So they are looking for students with high grades, students that, from 75%, 75%. So if you know that you don't have that your grades are not like high, I would advise you to actually like go for CSC or some of these kind of scholarships. Even like there's this presidential scholarship. Yeah, those ones also they look at the grades. So there's another one which is the Silk Road Scholarship. This scholarship is offered by students from countries along Silk Road to study in Chinese universities. So it is actually intended to promote like a cultural kind of exchange kind of thing. So now China love culture. So anything like to promote culture, China really likes this. So I feel like that's where the Silk Road is about, but it's almost also like CSC because it also offers your stipends, accommodation, everything that CSC offers is the same thing that this one offer. So another scholarship is the Chinese government scholarship for Asian students. Okay, so this one is in addition of CSC. So sometimes the government also try to fund people from Asian countries, like maybe Japan, other Asian countries. So this is specifically for those people. And then we have the Confucius China Study Program. So this one is actually aimed for postgraduate students. Maybe now you are into research. I actually did a video which I have not yet had time to edit. And in this video, I actually talked about some of the requirements for CSC 2025. I will try my best to edit the video today, and hopefully I'll upload it by tomorrow or next tomorrow. In the video, I was just talking about like some of the requirements for 2025 for CSC, those of you guys that are like planning to apply for the 2025. So I was literally talking about it in that video, and I realized that one of the things that China is really wanting now are students who actually um who are actually into research. So a lot of students, like PhD students now, who are into research, they would be given a lot of opportunities for 2025. So get this. Don't be distracted about the whole COVID and the whole virus thing. I know a lot of you guys have been messaging me and asking me questions, oh Oma, what's actually happening in China? But I just want to tell you guys that you have nothing to fear. Sometimes these things happen, but everything will go back to normal. I mean, I'm not even surprised with the whole virus because the COVID was still there. As much as we're not talking about it as much, I think it was always just there. So that's something that you just need to know. Okay. So another scholarship I'll be talking about is the China International Education Scholarship. So the China Educational International Scholarship is actually a scholarship that is designed for international students wishing to study in China and under the supervisor, under the maybe like Chinese professors, like they will supervise you, something like that. I think it's still almost the same thing with the type C. Okay. So it covers your tuition, accommodation, and sometimes living stipends also. So we're also talking about Taiwan scholarship. And Taiwan scholarship is not actually for mainland. Okay, so maybe now internationals who wish to study in Taiwan, this scholarship is for you. It's actually a scholarship program, and it covers tuition fees, accommodation, and also monthly stipends. So if you are actually interested in studying in Taiwan, this is very, very good. So what you need to know is that your academic has to be strong. It have to be like given. Most scholarship requires the applicant have a strong academic record, and also language proficiency is very, very important. Most of these programs, even though you are doing them in English, sometimes they always want that like you have a strong proficiency in Chinese. So try your best to see if you can get, even if it's HSK 3 2 to be good. Also that you have good health condition, because China is very, very cold and everything, and because we've always doing like almost like maybe in Beijing I didn't do like yearly checkup, but here that I'm here and they always want us to do like yearly checkup every time, or maybe it's just something that they brought into China now that students have to be doing like checkup and everything. Also, you need to prepare all your documents, transcripts, your recommendation letters, and maybe like statements, your study plan, research proposals. So those of you guys that don't know, I mean, recommendation letter in China is always very, very easy compared to some countries whereby they will be like, oh, the lecturers have to like you don't have to stress about this. You can just collect the recommendation letter from your supervisor. So someone will ask me questions like, Oma, what should I write there? Do I need to tell the I'm sending it to a certain university, and I tell them that no, you don't need to, because just in case now you are doing the application and then you want to apply to another university, right? And or you want to change your university, now you have to be going back to the lecturer and asking the lecturer, oh please, can you change my university, can you do this? I feel like it's just best for you not to put the university at all when you're actually collecting the recommendation letter, so you don't have to stress yourself. So this is something that you should actually take note of. So I'm gonna go into like talking about undergraduates, because some of you ask questions, and I know now that the scholarship offer for undergraduates is kind of limited for CSC. So let's talk about undergraduate for some time before I go to answer some more questions. Um, if you have any question, please make sure you reach out to me on info@omatravels.com. That's where you can reach out to me. Some people ask me questions and I answer their questions. And though I do love to answer questions directly from YouTube. But I mean, it doesn't matter. You can always email me, or you can actually check our website, omatravels.com, to actually see the charges we offer, and then you email me, and then I can actually, like, even if you just want to talk, right? You just want like, Oma, I want like an hour with you. Let us talk. Let me know more about this. You can book consultation. Check the email down below and book a consultation. Okay. So let's talk for undergraduate students. So I know that CSC is one of the most popular scholarship, but then undergraduates have been complaining. A lot of people have messaged me and said that, oh, in my country, I'm not allowed to apply for bachelors, and I really sympathize with you, because I can imagine how sad it is when everybody are applying in their own country, and then you cannot apply. You can actually just go for the university scholarship, or then you just go for language. Come to China. See, when you're in China, no country can tell you don't do this, don't do that. If you can find your way and enter China, everything just is so easy. There's nothing happening. I know you guys are messaging me about virus, whatever. There's no virus, trust me. It covers full tuition fee, accommodation, living stipends, medical, and sometimes it covers airfare. That's for type A. And you need to be under 25 years, okay? Make sure that you're not a Chinese citizen and you are under 25 years. That's the only way that you are eligible to apply. And I already talked about the university that you can focus on earlier on. So you can actually focus on those universities and those scholarships that I actually talked about. And you should not be scared about the fact that what if I'm not allowed to apply? You should not be scared. Just prepare yourself and know that if you try to improve your Chinese language skills, um you have a high chance of getting it. So that's something you need to know. Many scholarship, it requires that you need to apply online. So make sure you do this application on time. Make sure you prepare your document on time, and also pay attention to the deadlines. Because some of you that are messaging me, one of the reasons that you don't get is because you do not pay attention to the deadline. You want to apply it, and then you message me, Oma, I did not get. Ah, I don't know what I can do to help. And the funny thing is that a lot of you guys, mine is already like over, and then now I have to be like stressing myself on not seeing how to help you. So try your best to apply on time, try your best to prepare your documents on time, submit everything on time, okay? And you can always reach out also to help you to do these applications, and you don't need to stress yourself about anything. We'll do everything for you, because some of the universities that we apply to, we have good connections with them. We don't focus much attention on CSC, because we realize that CSC is very, very competitive, but we can also try. We can apply for CSC for you, we can apply for university scholarship for you, we can apply for provincial scholarship for you. And sometimes, even if your grade is not as high as what they want, we can try our best to get maybe tuition, maybe get accommodation. Maybe we may not be able to get like stipends, but at least we just get tuition, accommodation for you, and you are good to go. Okay, you are good to go. The reason why a lot of people don't get the scholarship, I feel like the major reason why a lot of people don't get is because they do not apply on time, and also they do not listen to instructions. Some of these people, when they ask me questions about this application thing and I tell them what to do, they do not do it. I mean, I'm even tired. That's why I do live videos, because I do live videos. Though when I'm doing my live video, I don't get as much audience, but people come back to rewatch the videos, which is good for me. So that's why I just come here and address everybody at once. Then I'll now go behind the scenes. We'll now be answering people who already have my contacts, direct. Some people have my direct contacts. So they used to ask me questions. I don't even know what they might ask. Because some of these people, they will just be repeating the questions. I'll just say, please go to my videos. Now, I don't even answer questions. I just tell people, please go to my YouTube channel. I have answered this question before. Go and watch my video. Sometimes when they ask me questions, I tell them book consultation, because I keep answering these questions, and I don't know, they keep making mistakes in this application. So that's why I don't know how to help people. I know that China is difficult now to get. To be honest, scholarship is not easy to get, but I tell you that if your documents are updated, if everything is good, your grades and just your documents, you have a high chance of getting the scholarship. And like I said, China is a stepping stone to whatever you want to do. You can go back to your country if you want. You can relocate to another country if you want, because a lot of people say, sometimes it's this one COVID, sometimes they say students are not allowed to work. But what concern you? If students are not allowed to work, just come and use your scholarship, stay for a while now, then you go to a place where you're allowed to work. It's not for you to be there getting so sad and depressed of the conditions. Most countries that give you scholarship do not allow you to work. Most countries that give you a lot of scholarship, like fully funded scholarship, they will not allow you to work. Last, if they want you to work, they'll say you should work inside the school. Yes, most countries they will just give you, especially if you are not doing PhD, they will just give you like partial scholarship. Then you now have to work and pay your remaining fees, or pay cater for yourself. But you see all these countries, especially in Asia, if they are giving you fully funded, they will tell you not to work. But there are people who work here. Yes, even when I went to hospital, when was that? I saw a student. I asked him, sorry, it was not a student, but I just saw like an international. I'm asking, are you a student? He said no. He said it's working. So there's some people actually working here. So my dear, grab the opportunity fast. Yes, you don't even need to come here with studies safe. If you even say that, hey, you just want to come here and work, and then after you work, again you study, fine. Nobody's gonna hold you. Do you understand? So everything depends on what you want and the things that fit your document, because everybody's story is different. So you cannot compare yourself with anybody. If you see somebody getting job, you to say I want to get job when you know that you don't have any qualification, you know you don't have any experience. Because when you are doing bachelors, you don't have experience, so you need to go and get experience, internship experience. It's even when you have masters that you can see that yes, you have experience. Okay, no one's asking, as students not allowed to work. What apply to first? And you can do first and crypto. Nobody's stopping you to do first and crypto, but I don't know if you can assess it. But you can do it if you can assess it. Fine, you can do your forex, you can do your crypto, you can do. Come, somebody needs to actually teach me this forex. And is there money in it? Because I'm not doing it, but a lot of times I see a lot of people say they are into like forex, they're into crypto, and I'm like, is there money in this thing? Because if there's money in it, you people should tell us, so let us go and do it. Because anywhere the money is, we go for it. Okay. So this year, having your own company. Yeah, I have my own company online because I don't want to work. I have my company online. Yes, you can have your company online. Like right there, if you have your company online, like the police will not have to catch you. I have my friend who had her company, but she didn't have a company online. She had her company back in her country, so she was managing it from China. Then when she was just like, Kai, she cannot. She dropped out of school because she did her masters. She was not doing her PhD. She was managing her company back at home. She dropped out of school, went back home. She recently she said, "Oh, I am not a millionaire." My sister, we are still here. Oh. She said she's not a millionaire because why? Her business is doing very, really well. So she has gone back to her country, right? So you can even come here and open your own company back in your country. I actually opened my own um clothes business back in my country. So you can always open your own thing back in your country. You can always do online thing. It's just that the only challenge I used to have, like opening business back in countries, having like reliable people. That's the challenge I have. Or maybe you now, you may not have that challenge. Maybe you have somebody that can manage your business for you back in your country. You may have like your family members, they will not steal your money. You know, a lot of people are complaining about how they travel abroad and then they get to be sending money to their family members to get them a house, and they will realize that when they come back, nothing is done. They did not buy any house, they ate their money. So just have the reliable person that you can actually trust to actually help you manage your business well. This is what a lot of people do. They do business to make money as students. It's just some people don't even come to China because they want to even study. They just come to China because they just want to have direct access to some of these companies that they can be able to buy the product and direct access to doing businesses. You can also do like cargo kind of business, meaning that you don't need to have your own company or whatever. You just help people ship their goods back to their country. A lot of people do this. It does not have to be in Africa. You can do like cargo business in every part of the world. You just have the contact, right? And then when customers or clients reach out to you, you help send their product directly to their countries, wherever they are. So this is something that you can actually do, and this is something that people actually like need of. So there are so many opportunities here that I feel like people always like, oh, you're not allowed to work, you're not allowed to work. Who said? There are so many things that you can actually do. So like me, what the business I do is actually this business. This is literally all I do. All. And the reason I started doing this is because before I was doing like business, but then I could not do that. I'm not a business person. I'm a business person, but I really prefer this, and I was getting more money from this. I was getting a lot of, so I get more pay from it, and that's what I do. That's my business. I also do a lot of other things. I do tour. I help people tour around China. There's many things I do, but I don't know. I have to like list them to know exactly what I do. But I know I have probably like 5 businesses that I run in China, and all my business are online. Do you understand? I'm planning to actually open a space later on because I want to go into like traveling products. I sell traveling gadgets to clients. So if this is something you're interested, you want to buy like power bank, things like that. We sell things like what else do we even sell? Power bank, anything traveling though, even gifts. We do this. Also like blender. You know those kind of blender that you blend fruits. So I basically just want to be selling those kind of unique products. So I also sell this, and most of these products are coming. So I'm gonna be showing you guys, like even when they arrive, I'm gonna be showing you guys about this product and we'll talk about it. And you guys should please patronize me, I beg. Patronize me, because on my travels we're going global. I don't want to even come here and start telling you guys everything that we all planned out, but don't worry, as everything is happening, I'm gonna let you guys know. Currently we are actually like really going on with chats, and I'm so grateful to you all that have been there all the time, asking your questions, supporting me. I really appreciate all that you guys do. I hope I'm doing my best to serve you guys, to do well for you people, because I sometimes don't see work in this thing I'm doing. That's why I'm always like, I hope I'm doing my best, because I sometimes just feel like as in I'm playing, because this is not hard. And you know, life is even funny. Sometimes the things that you feel like, this is not hard for me to do. This is one of the easiest things. Even in my sleep, somebody wake me, ask me questions about CSC or ask me questions about China. I can say it, I can do it, all these things. And for some people, it might be really difficult for them. The thing that you are thinking that, this is very easy, might be difficult for a lot of people. And that's when I realized that, man, when it comes to business, you cannot look down on anything. Because the thing that you are looking down on, someone is actually like, this is life saving something for me. Somebody somebody messaged me one time, literally called me I was telling him that, oh, Oma, thank you for all your videos. From your videos, I was able to learn about CSC and apply myself when I'm in China. So many people, so many messages, guys. Even I start talking about it, I know that I'm always on this social media playing because I always play, but I get a lot of messages from you guys, successful messages that I don't even share most times because, I mean, I know how many views I get from my channel, so most time I feel like I share. And a lot of people ask me, why are you always on YouTube? I mean, like, I don't know why I'm always on YouTube. I think YouTube is the platform that just really cool for me. So I just want to let you guys know. Someone say you're doing really good. Oh, thank you so much. I really want to like serve as much as possible, but don't worry. All my travels is going far. But we're not just doing students now. Oh. Hey, nah. We have grown because on WeChat, people really ask me questions and they want to actually travel around China. Do you understand? So this is something that I also do. So if you even want to travel around China, you just want to come and visit. Some people they don't even want to come and study, they just want to visit China. So if this is something that you also want, you can always also message me that we are going to two places this year. We're going to Guizhou and we're going to what's the second place? God, I can't believe I forgot. Oh my god. I mean, there's these two places we're going. So it's Guizhou and the second place. And these places are actually really beautiful. And we're going to be showing it's going to like cover like 3-star hotel and 3 meals. And also it's gonna be covering like people that the people, you know, in China we speak Chinese, so we're gonna be getting somebody who speaks English to help you to do the translation as you guys are going. The tour guide will be there, and you have your hotel, you have everything just set for you. All you need to come to China and everything is set for you. So the price is actually flexible, to be honest. I think the price is fair. So if this is something that you're interested in, please reach out to me, info@omatravels.com. I'll probably want to leave my WeChat on my one. That's actually my WeChat ID. You can add me on WeChat. Yeah. So if you have any more questions that you want to ask me, please leave it down below in this video, or you can actually email me. And if you have my, if you have, if you're following me on Instagram, you can always DM my Instagram at official_Oma. We have 2 Instagram pages, @official_Oma, and then we have Oma Travels. So anyone that you want, you can actually DM us, and yeah, we respond. Let me tell you that another beautiful good news. A lot of people have been messaging me, Oma, I want to work with you. Oma, I want to work with you. This is like about 5 people. Is that up to 5? Have actually, let me just, maybe 3 or 4. I don't know how many people share. Oma, I want to work with you. But the truth is, I don't want to work with anybody now. I'm working on my own with some team of people who I already worked with before we start growing. I don't want to work with anybody now because I feel like I don't want, people now, people stress. I remember like employing somebody who was working on my site, and she did some things. I was like, nah. I don't really think I want to work with anybody. I don't want that stress no more. I don't even have strength to be sacking anybody. I don't even have strength. I mean, if I'm employing you and I don't even have too many money to be employing anybody safe. So the people I work with are the people that I just partner with. I know a lot of you guys see my face and you think that I'm the face. No, I'm not. I'm just literally like the face. But I partner with a lot of people that have to make sure that a lot of students get this scholarship. That's why I said that we partner with universities. We have connection with some of these universities, so we can help students get the admission. That's our priority. Even some of the students have even tried to help them get CSC. I want to reach out to them to see if I can also try another application for them, because this year I do not want to have any student that does not get accepted. Last year, students got accepted, but not to the major that they want, or maybe they did not get stipends. I'm telling you now that with your grades, it's possible that you can apply. You may get tuition fee, you may get accommodation, but you may not get stipends, and that's not my fault. It's based on your grade. I'm only just doing my best. So many students did not get stipends, and it was crazy because the way they reacted. I didn't even know that clients and people can be like this. So me this year, I'm even choosing. If you even reach out to me, I will question you very very well. I don't want to be helping any crazy person who will call me out online. You know now how people they do. Nobody should call me out online. There was even one of my clients who said, "Say, hey, it's gonna take me to Dibia. It's gonna take me to this one." I was like, for how much? I didn't know that people are so hilarious. You know, when people talk about, oh, this person called you out, this person called you out, I'll just be like, is that bad? To be honest, the person doesn't even have many followers. But I know if the person literally called me out, nothing will happen. But I just don't want to spoil my brand. So that's why this year I'm very, very careful. If I will ask you plenty of questions. I don't even answer. If I just say, please let me see your results, and I see your results, and it's not just good, I just not even waste my time. Or if I ask you some questions and nah, I just feel like nah, this person will not get. I will not even go ahead and take your admission because in my mind I just know that you will not get, and I don't want to I don't want to deceive you, or I just want to say I want to take your money. No, so I ask a lot of questions. I check your grades. I check if you see some of you already sent me your documents. You were saying that you want us to apply for you for free because we were doing like one bonanza last year. Wanted to give for free. I know some of you guys realized that I did not go ahead with your application because of your grades, and I told you. So now we are looking at the grades, we're looking at everything because we do not want to just accept students and then we don't give them the offers. I hope this year will be a good year. And yeah, I'm so grateful to God for how far we've come. And I would never ever take for granted my small beginnings. And one thing I always tell myself is that no matter how far I climb, no matter how far I go, I always want to always remain humble. Do you understand? I don't want to get to a point where I'm like feeling myself, coming here doing too much makeup, doing things that I don't used to do just because of followers. That I'm seeing a lot of followers. I just in my mind, even if I see a lot of people, right, a lot of views, in my mind, I feel like I'm just talking to one person because the main reason I started talking about CSC is from my own story. I remember how I applied the first time, I did not get, the second time I got. So this is I'm coming to talk about my own experience, and that's how I started because from my own experience, right? Everything I went through, how difficult it was for me to even get admission. It was very, very, very difficult. And also when I even tried to get admission the second time, it was more difficult that I even had to use agents. That's even when I even introduced agents to you guys. Everything I'm doing, there are so many opportunities, oh. So many, in short, I'm supposed to be talking about so many other countries like America, talking about Australia, Canada, so many countries. But the reason I don't want to talk about this is because I have not yet gotten like a strong admission. I've gotten admission, but maybe not like fully funded. I know what students want. Students does not want that the fact that they don't have the money. Some of these people who watch my videos, they don't have the money to pay their fees. So for me, I'm looking for like when I get that strong, do you understand, fully funded scholarship, then I'll now come to you guys and introduce you guys to it. I have done too many applications. If I'm not exaggerating, over 1,000. I have a lot of people I am actually like partnering with agents who can make things happen, make you travel abroad like this. But the money they call, I know my people, I know the people that are on my channel, they don't have that money to pay. So that's why I don't talk about so many things. But very, very soon, I think I'll have to start talking about these things for people who have the money to pay. Okay, so let's just start with China for now. And China is actually a beautiful place to be in. It's actually one of the highest population to be in. Yeah. So yes, a lot of us complain about China because we're not allowed to work. I mean, it's discouraging. I won't lie, but I still feel like um I will still keep talking about it. Now when you have been somewhere and you have gotten to enjoy the benefits in that place, then sometimes you start looking down on the place and then you start feeling like, I don't want this place, I don't like this place. But there are some people that have tried to get the place, they have not gotten. There are some people that are looking for that place, they have not gotten. So somehow, sometimes you need to like bring yourself down, be humble, and help as many people as possible because country for you. China has so many opportunities for you. So I'm not gonna say because I'm here, and I'm planning to, then I should not discourage people. No, I always talk about the opportunities that I get. That's what my Travels is all about. Any opportunity I get, I'm gonna talk about it. Anything I get, I'm gonna talk about it. So please and please patronize us this year. I am begging. Please patronize us this year. This year we want to apply to at least 100 students. 100 students. Yes, I said what I said. This is our target for the year, to apply to at least 100 students this year. Pay your deposits. You only just need to pay $500 deposit. This money is not much. Do you know that when I was listening to one girl, she was talking about like relocation, and she was talking about 1.5 million for just to give you contacts. It was not as if no, she was doing the application or anything. It's just that you should get you contacts of someone that will help you do the application. That's people like us that will do the application for you. Do you understand? So she will come and talk about the offers. She will not say, oh, I have a contact for you. And then she will not say you will pay her 1.5 million to give you contact. So this is me free of charge saying this is our service, and some people are saying it's much. I said no. In short, I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna reach out to her so that she will also add me. She like let her tell her people that they should pay her 1,500. No, because I mean, me my own is that we already have our fixed price that we charge. We have not changed it. This is the price in the last year, guys, and it's still the same price. So please and please reach out to us so that we'll do the application on time for you. Because if you do not reach out to us for us to do the application for you on time and you do not get it, then that is not going to be our fault, right? That's why I always come here every time. Now I'm free. Do you understand? I'm free. So that's why I'm always coming here every time now to talk about the opportunities that China have. Especially because I think because of the whole news I'm getting everywhere in the media about the whole virus, a lot of students are now trying to relax. There's nothing happening here. Even one of my friends who is in America, she was telling me that there was no killing. The whole gun violence that everybody just talking about. Oh, there's gun violence in America, there's gun violence in this. And she said that since she got to America, she has not heard any gun anything. So, sometimes that's how the media works. They just come online and be saying what they want to say. It's left to you to believe, it's left to you not to believe. American and a lot of countries don't even like China, so obviously they'll always want to say things to destroy the name of China. So I don't blame them because all of them they know what they are competing about. But one thing about China, they're very, very calm. They don't make noise. Chinese people, they're very reserved. Do you know what makes noise for them? Their success. You see, that's all they know. They are very smart, intelligent people. They don't make noise. Come to China, you will see what I'm talking about. It's not like us Nigerian. We like to talk, we like to shout, but these people they don't talk, they don't shout, but their success will do the shouting for them. That's it. So that's why I even like China, and that's why I'm also like learning so much. One of the things I'm learning about China or my stay in China is the ability to be independent. Yes, I realized that in Nigeria, a lot of us were not independent. And also, when they are employing people, one thing about China, they don't usually employ a lot of people. Oh. Maybe they just employ 1 or 2 persons. In a company like this, that you are expecting that, oh, over 100 people will be there working. No, they just bring like 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. You will just be saying, well, others. No, the only thing that I don't like about China is that those people they employ, you will work. I was doing almost 10 persons job. I swear. And then they won't want you to go home. They don't like to give you a vacation like that. We don't have a lot of vacations we have in Nigeria. I mean, you work, and you must be very, very smart, and you must be very, very, very fast. They easily can sack you if you are a very slow person. Do you understand? They can easily sack you. But I also noticed another thing. Those jobs that used to give you small pay, they don't like you to leave. When you want to resign, you want to leave, they will never allow you leave. When you say I want to leave, I cannot work, this work is too much, they'll carry you for dinner, go and eat, go and do this one. But those jobs that they pay you high, because it's in high demand, a lot of people are struggling and working hard to get those kind of job. You start those job like this, you just that one you just easily be getting sacked for no reason. You just, if you come late to work, you can sack you. Anything you do, they sack you. And it's even true in China, they don't like late coming late for anything. Professor tell you come for meeting, you come late, they don't like it. Maybe you're working, you come late to work, they don't like it. They don't like when you come late. There's nothing like African time in China. They don't like all those things. So that's another thing you should know. Maybe in one of my next video, I'll plan it very well. I'm gonna talk about some of the things that you should, the do's and don'ts of China. I think I'll do this. Anyways, I want to go to sleep. It's actually almost 1 a.m. currently. Yeah, I'm doing my video very late because that's when I'm very, very active and that's when I'm very, very like happy. So I just, when I'm active, I'm in the mood, I just do the video. So I'm so happy that I was able to do this video because when I started the video, I was experiencing some technical issues, but God is good, God is kind, and God is wonderful. I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure you ask your questions because it's from your questions that I would know what you need. It's from your questions that I will know what to prepare for you guys and to come here and to answer your questions. Okay? Yeah, reach out to us if you want us to do your application for you. CSC application, university application. If you want us to apply for you 2025 September intake, please check our website. I'm gonna leave the link down below. You can always access this website and get all the information. You don't even need to ask me about the pay. You can just go to our website omatravels.com and you get all the information. Oh, Jama, omatravels.com. I said com. And then you get all the information that you want to get. Okay, guys, remember that Oma loves you. Oma is always praying for you. Oma is always thinking of you. All of you that want to come to this country. Some of you are already in this country. Some of you that always watching my videos. You're already in China, but you guys still watch my videos. Thank you. Because I don't know what you're watching my video for. Because I don't even know what I'm talking about that you guys are interested in. But you guys still tell me you watch my videos. Thank you for watching my videos. Because you guys know this abroad thing is warfare. Yes, it's warfare as you're in China. Even if for you to still remain in China, you need information. For you to still be in China, you need information. So I think that's why a lot of people keep watching my videos even after they're in China. So anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. I remain your favorite girl. Bye.